Good morning from Osaka. What a day. It's a beautiful day. Best time of year, weather-wise, for this area. I'd say this time and May are the best times of the year. Probably going to be around 27 degrees today, sunny. And we're going to go for a wander around the Umeda area, which I never really do. I used to do it. This is like one of the first places I used to broadcast. And it's been, I don't know, maybe years that I've ever filmed it. And there's been so many changes since I filmed here last time. So I'm going to show you some. I have some pictures too. It's going to be a multimedia presentation. Good morning. Let me say good morning. Let me show some face. Good morning. Standing here in front of a drugstore. We're going to cross the road and we're going to go to Grand Front. There's actually beach volleyball going on there. I don't know if it's going on right now. It's pretty early, but hello AM, how are you? Okay, we're going to cross the road. We're here at Yodobashi Camera, one of the probably the biggest in Osaka, that's for sure. In this area. Hello, hey Denise, how are you? Hey, good to see you. Hey Paula, what's going on? Doing well, doing great. We're gonna go for a walk through Umeda. I don't know why I don't do this more. This is where I usually am, actually. If you're ever in Osaka and you want to find me, this is where I am. This is where I pass through on the way home from work. Tons of shopping stuff, shopping everywhere. Best area to shop. Doing great, good to see everybody. I haven't been on in a while, so I thought I'd come on and show you Umeda. So we're gonna walk to Grand Front. We're gonna go by the electronics shop here. We're gonna go to Grand Front. A little bit more scenic there. A lot more people. Good for people watching too. Hey Andy, how's it going? So are the tourists back? Well, I haven't seen any, to be honest. I haven't seen any, and I think one of the big reasons that I mentioned before was the Chinese is a huge factor in not seeing that many tourists. I think also the fact that the restrictions were just lifted, that's another big reason we're not seeing a lot of people. But I'm sure in the next few weeks or so it will build up. Hey, how's it going, Matthew? What's up? Thanks for coming in. All right, we're gonna go to Grand Front's right here. So it was on Tuesday that they lifted the restrictions, and yeah, I have seen maybe some Europeans, some groups of people like that, but I wouldn't say it's like a flood of people. Although I'd say a lot of people would be in Kyoto, but I don't usually go there that often, especially downtown. I haven't been there in a while, so it looks like there is beach volleyball going on. So we'll make a little glimpse of that. This is Grand Front, Osaka. This is, how long has this been open? I don't know, maybe about 5 years or more? Maybe longer than that. Big shopping complex. I'll give you a better view over here. Oh yeah, there's games going on. I can show you a little bit of beach volleyball. Going to watch. Okay, great. I haven't talked to him in a while, no. He's laying low. So I'm gonna take you up these stairs. Here, I'll go up these escalators. Actually, no, maybe it's more scenic to walk over here. I think a lot of people are watching the beach volleyball. Oh yeah, there's a big crowd. So there's people sitting here. I can't film, so I'm not going to. But people are watching beach volleyball here. And it says I can't film, so I'm not going to. Steel camera, movie camera, video camera. Yeah, so we got, there's some beer tents here. We have beer gardens. There's some beer gardens there. Some restaurants. I never really come here, but it gets pretty busy. Yeah, people sit here and watch the events. There's usually events over here. A Mercedes-Benz, oh no, was it Rolls-Royce or Mercedes-Benz event last time before this. Okay, let me show you this. This is amazing here. This here is going to be a massive, massive complex. It's going to be like a new Central Park of Osaka. And this is one of the buildings in it. Okay, this used to be a rail yard. It used to be a rail yard. And I guess construction began with the foundation, I don't know how many years ago. And it became a huge empty lot. They took out all the rails off, and they've been constructing. Now let me show you what it's going to look like. I have a picture, and it's pretty impressive what it's going to be. I don't know if I loaded this correctly, but okay, I did here. Okay, you can see it here, the top view. So it's going to be like a massive park with all these buildings. None of those buildings are built yet. And I think it's going to be like a school too. It's going to be crazy, yeah. It's amazing. There's going to be a big Time Out market. I don't know if you guys know the Time Out brand, but that's going to be that's all going to be here, and that's part of the construction too. And that will be ready for the Osaka, which is going to be in 2025. So it's going to be a while, but you can see they've only really started building the structures. Just that one, and it looks like that one over there is coming up too. So yeah, so that's going to be amazing. That's going to be another, central area of Osaka. Another thing is this, which they're kind of almost finished. This building right here. Hey Linda, how's it going? This is going to be a Waldorf Astoria. So I'm not really up to Waldorf Astoria history too much, but I believe I was in New York City, and there was the first Waldorf Astoria in just south of Central Park, and that closed down. And this is going to be a future Waldorf Astoria, massive building. So it's going to be the hotel on top with all the shopping underneath. Let me show you a picture of that. I have a picture of that too. This one right here. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. So luxury hotel. My uncle was chief engineer. Oh wow, cool. So that was the Waldorf Astoria. The first one was in New York. Is that right, Linda? I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me. Okay, let me take that one off. So, all right, maybe we can walk there. Let's see. Is it interesting, that area? Yeah, we can. So there's the Ritz-Carlton is just across the street from there, and the Hilton is there. So they're kind of competing with those guys. But hello, Tatsuya. How are you? Actually, let's go this way. Maybe it'd be a bit more interesting to go this way. A bit more scenic this way. Okay, yeah. Now I remember I was there. Oh man, it must have been like 20 years ago. Yeah, this is Grand Front, the shopping, big shopping mall here, which I'm not going to go in, but okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll walk through the station. That's kind of it's a pretty cool area. There'll be a lot of people there too. So yeah, this time of year is amazing. There's not much precipitation. Beautiful weather. My favorite time of the year. October and May are the best weather-wise. So I love this time of year. Yeah, it's a perfect day. There we go, that's better. Expose that sky a bit. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go through the station. I think there is a little exhibit up there. They usually do have exhibits up there, so. Everybody has their beers open watching the volleyball. Okay. I'm gonna go up these escalators. Hey Joey. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Go up here. And I'm going to show you the central part of the station. I'll say hi too. I do have my mask on. People are still wearing their masks here. I think they've said that you don't have to wear the mask outside, but they encourage you should wear it inside. Yeah, that's the basic rule. So. Let's go up here. Yeah, the last time I broadcast from here, it was totally different. So a lot of these stores close down and open up. Something different has opened up. Yeah, it's very clean. Oh yeah, very. Okay, we're gonna go up here, and then there's a usually a event or something, like a display. They had a Gundam display here. Oh, you know what? I should show you this. I'm gonna show. I just messed with everybody there. Okay, I'm gonna show you this cool display. There's a leopard here. There's a leopard on display. I'm gonna show you this leopard down below here. I'm gonna point the camera there. This was on the news. I saw it on the news, and it was on. Yeah, this was on the news. We will have to wait for the display to come up. Once it comes up, there's usually a crowd that gathers, and then you can see the leopard, but it's pretty cool. It's a 3D display. I don't know if you've seen the cat in Shinjuku in Tokyo. Well, in Osaka we have the leopard. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for it, but we will. So right here, they have this display, and we'll see if there's timing is perfect. There we go. So you can see the leopard blends in with the building. Okay, here he is. Hold on. There he is. Okay. Oh, he's coming out. Oh, there he is. That's it. That's it. There you go. That's all we can do on Osaka's budget. You know, we're not Tokyo. So. So the background was the same as the building there, so it looks like it's real. Okay, we're gonna go back up. Take it back up to the display area. Big lineup. I'm gonna take the fast lane. Yeah, it kind of does. The cat in Tokyo is a lot better. That's for sure. All right. I do have to say about the tourists that you don't see too many in Umeda. I don't think there's a big concentration of budget hotels especially, but they do have hotels, more of the luxury ones, but you don't have a huge concentration of budget hotels here. So you're not going to see as many tourists kind of wandering around. That's more in the south of Osaka. I love that tiger. Yeah, it's cool. So. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Hope everybody's doing well. It's pretty hot here. Definitely working up a sweat. All right, we're gonna go up here to the beautiful station that we've seen many times. Sunday morning here, around noon. I think the crowds start coming in now. Usually Sunday morning around 10, 11, it's a little bit quieter, but the crowds are starting to come in now. It is a long escalator, not too fast too. It's kind of slow. All right, it looks like there's no events going on here, so it's just kind of open. I love this spot though. This is a really great photo spot, especially from here, looking at the trains. Come here at sunset. Great spot to look at the trains. Huge canopy here over the rail line. So I was showing you some of the buildings that they're going to change here, and I think most of the phases, the plans that they have for the north of Osaka are almost done. There's one more. They're going to tear down a hotel. Actually, I wonder if you can see it from here. No, you can't. All right, let's go over here. I think it's really very new. Yeah. When I came here first, like in 2000, it was very gritty. Osaka was pretty gritty, especially the two main areas of Namba and Umeda, north and south. And they've done a lot to I guess you could say, upgrade the city. So there's been a lot of new projects like this. This was one of the first ones for North Osaka. Been to Umeda in Asia when they rebuilt. Yeah, when I came here, it was under construction. So this none of this was here. But this was the first step, and it was a big difference, definitely. Osaka definitely was a gritty place. Definitely had that reputation of grittiness. Okay, I don't know if I can go down here. I don't want to go through the department store. Hello, found in Japan. Thanks for coming in. I don't want to go through the department store. Might have to do a retracer. Okay, we're gonna have to retrace your stuff. It's okay. Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Another thing people have been, remember to get to Yodobashi, you have to go underground. Skywalks. Yeah, they do, right? They put all the crosswalks in. So another thing that people have been talking about is are tourists angry at Japan? So because they closed their doors for so long, and because of those policies, did a lot of people just give up on Japan and go elsewhere? And I think they did. Well, I think they definitely did for the past year or so because they couldn't get in. But I think there is a little bit of, I think attitudes have changed about the country because of how strict they were. So, and I think it will affect the tourism in the short run at least. I don't know about long run, maybe people will forget, but definitely in the short run people won't. And they've just moved on. I mean, they just went somewhere else, I think. Hey Larry, how's it going? Alito, hey. Hey, how's it going, Lito? Good, I'm doing okay. Just doing a little wander of Osaka here. Another group which I think Japan definitely has alienated is students, exchange students. So I'm for a fact, I know that a lot of students who had plans to come here, well, they just couldn't because of the policies, and they've chosen to study in other countries. And Japan is not part of their plans anymore. And I think that's even for the future. It did change everything, yeah. And you know what? It even changed students' attitudes in Japan. I can tell you that. My first year student classes have a roster of 10. Normally I have 20 students in my class, but because of COVID, because of the uncertainty of the coming year, fewer students took the entrance exam, and the number of students was slashed by half. And not only that, the ones that did enroll, I can definitely notice they're much slower students. I think the pandemic affected them in high school, and I don't know if you want to say the caliber or how good of a student they are, they're just not the same. I think that it's brought us back probably 5-10 years. I remember 5-10 years ago, the caliber of student, whatever factor caused that, it's changed them. I can see it. I'm telling you, I can see it. I see it every day. So these are the effects we don't think of, you know. Well, you can't anticipate them, but you don't know the degree or exactly what's going to happen. But it was awful. Oh, Kokofu, yeah, right, yeah. That's cool. Hey, Tim. Here, we're gonna go to the roof. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I can see it. I can tell you, I can see their ability, their habits, their study habits. I can see that their motivation is lower, enthusiasm is lower, and what I think is happening is during the pandemic, I think education they pared things down, they made it a lot simpler, and a lot of kids failed coming into my school at least. So to bring that standard back up, they're failing. To make my way up there, I heard the donkey around Umeda has yes, it does. Yeah, it does. I went there the other day to check it out. They had Lucky Charms and tricks and all that. So get a shot of there's the park area I showed you before. Isolation aspect is gone. Yeah, right. So that's something we're going to feel. I don't know how many years it's going to take. I guess a couple of years, 2 or 3 years to get that out. I showed people the park before, but for those people coming in, let me show you. They're constructing like a central park for Osaka here, and this is what it's going to look like. They're building this here, down there, This building here in the middle, or actually the top center, is that Umeda Sky building there. So it's going to be like a central park right there. You can see, you can get an idea of the picture. So. Children in school for instruction interactions. Yes, right. Yeah, so it did affect, it really affected them. And it's incredible to see. Osaka needs more green space. Yeah, tell me about it. Tokyo's better for that, that's for sure. Look at that sky today. Wow. I wonder if students will want to choose Japan. I don't think international students will. I think it's really alienated a lot of people. A lot of groups like that are just going to say, I mean, it shows the underlying attitude here. It really shows the underlying attitude, and that's never going to change. That's something independent of the pandemic. So people are going to base it on that. I think it exposed some kind of underlying feelings of the government here, people here. And I have to say too that the people here, I don't think everybody supported the government policies, but I think it was a big majority that did. And that's another reason why the government kept those policies, is because they wanted to stay in power. Elections are coming up, and you got to keep the voters happy. And if they want the borders closed, then they're going to do that. So, okay, let me show you here. Yeah, here's the space there. I think it'll be a year or two, then back to home. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. But I don't think that underlying xenophobia, or whatever you want to call it, is going to be gone. And that's been exposed. Yeah, it is beautiful. Got a coffee shop here. Tully's Coffee. Should we walk more stairs? Okay, we'll go to the farm. Oh, look at this. There is no water fountain nor vending machine. Please be aware and keep yourself safe from dehydration. You know what? I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get a drink. Sorry guys. Let me get a drink. There used to be a convenience store here. There used to be a convenience store. Where's the convenience store? There used to be one right here. They took it out. Where can I get? Oh, here. It was here. It used to be here. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's here. Okay, I'm gonna do it quietly. I'm gonna get a drink. Hold on. I'm sure you can mix xenophobia in that nationalism, and you wouldn't be wrong. Not 100%, you're right, but I'm sure it's in there. Oh, it was fantastic, yeah. And that's the main reason. Well, they're sure right about the stairs. $1.30. $1.30 or so. Okay, time for a break already. These are pretty. What are these? I don't know. Like berries. Oh, these are beautiful plants. Don't know what those are. Oh, I agree. I totally. I agree with the policies. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just describing the effects. So. One moment. Looks like a tomato or something like that. You know what? I got a little stand. I'm gonna use a little stand. I know I brought that stand. Sorry. At least I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. Here. Right, yeah. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink. Yeah, it looks like pepper, doesn't it? Hojicha's roasted tea. Salute. I'm doing okay. Hey Rodney, what's up? Long time no see. Thanks for coming in. All right, let's go. Next round. Kampai. Oh, okay. I'll flip this. Oh. Can't have one of my broadcasts without stairs. Stairs is mandatory. Whew. Wow. Yes, they do, yeah. Give you a shot of there. Mountains or stairs, yeah. Something inclined. What a beautiful shot. Look at that. Yeah, that was really good advice. And today's a cooler day too. During the winter when it's like 40 degrees. These are beautiful. Okay, I'll show you here. Whew. It's not easy doing social commentary while you're hiking like massive stairways. It's definitely a skill. Definitely a skill. Trying to make sense and hiking at the same time. Should be an Olympic sport. Here's the Waldorf Astoria. Great shot of the Waldorf. Looks like we still got a little bit to go, but it's progressing. Yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Is this kale? Your old workplace. Hey, it sure is. Is this kale? It looks like kale, doesn't it? This might turn into a salad scope. It looks like kale to me. Thanks, Linda. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate your time. These look like, oh, what is this? Cauliflower. Oh, purple cauliflower. My mistake. It's cauliflower. What is this one? What? This is kale. Oh, these are nice kales. Man, I could make one hell of a salad with this stuff. Could set up a little smoothie shop up here. Oh, this is ginger. Oh, wow. Ginger plant. Come on, I know you guys are loving the shots of the kale. I know you love it. And this is Kintokini. Oh, these are carrots. Carrots, and this is kabuki, turnips and radishes. Daikon, yeah. Wow, there you go. I've never seen a ginger plant, huh? Can't say I've ever seen a ginger plant before. There you go. And this one is what? Peanut. Huh. Peanut plant. That's interesting. Hey, Richard. Salad on the spot. Yeah. How weird would it be if I start eating that plant? Well, here, Richard, you can see how high we are. We're pretty high. Richard, they have an excellent British culture fair going on right now in one of the department stores. I wish I could film inside. I went yesterday and it was fantastic. Can't say I'm a huge fan of British culture, but I actually liked it. They had some great desserts and some of the teas and some of the products that are supposedly used by the Queen. But hey, Paul, you're still here. Thanks. Root veggies. Yeah, I never seen ginger pie. Candied ginger in the fridge. Yes, it's a public garden. Here you can see, Richard, here. That's how high we are. I wish I could film in that British Cultural Festival. They had amazing Scotch bar with some really rare scotches there. They had scones. There was an hour-long wait for scones. They didn't have pickled walnuts. I can't say I saw any. They may have, but. So what can we see here? Let's see. Kobe is over there. I wonder if you can see Kobe. Let's see. Yeah, we can kind of see it. Let me show you Kobe. Kobe is way, way over there. That's Kobe. Or at least the direction of Kobe against that mountain. And going that way is Takarazuka, I guess. And then over there is Kyoto in that direction. I don't know, Gregory. I guess we can find out. I can start eating and see if anyone objects to that. Let's get a spot of tea. Yeah, they had excellent tea. They had really, really nice tea. Very expensive. $30 for just 100 grams. Yeah, well, in a city at least. These are pretty. I just haven't, by the way, I haven't had any time to broadcast. I think I mentioned before, my cat was ill. That took up a lot of time. I have a lot of classes this semester too. I have about 5 times as much work as I did last semester. And what else? General exhaustion, yeah. They will ban foreigners. These are pretty too. But my cat's doing better and he's stabilized. The cancer is really going down, the tumor. Chemotherapy is working and he's almost like back to normal, which is amazing. The last 2 cats had really bad illnesses that were chronic and they were just, it wasn't going to get better. So it's nice to have this situation where he's actually getting better. There's a possibility of, getting back to normal. So we don't make any sensible use of flat roofs. Oh, really? They don't have green spaces on the roof? Not like Osaka does, but it is good news, yeah. So yeah, so paying for the chemotherapy and that is a lot of money too, which is cutting into my travel, which is why I'm not traveling and filming, and it costs money to move around and show things, so I can't do that. Oh well. I like the plants on the wall. Yeah, those are nice. Nice touch. Hey Ron, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Just a casual broadcast. Nothing special. Hey Pete, thank you for coming in. All right, we're gonna go back down. We're gonna go back down to the main area. Thanks for coming in, guys. The Yankees, I guess the Yankees lost. Got Texas State. Oh, hey Ariel. Awesome. Oh, it is county fair time of year, right? Yeah, even in my hometown, we have the county fair. Greg, thanks for coming in, man. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you for that. Yeah, I did. I walked all the way up. You too, Ariel. Well, thanks. I've enjoyed it. Sometimes I just want to go on, but I don't. I want to talk to everybody, but I got nothing to show, so I don't know what to do. I just rather not broadcast. There's so many times at home I just want to fire up a broadcast and talk, but I don't. I don't have anything to show or say, which is not good. Thanks for coming in, guys. Here, I'll show you the view here where we are. That's going to be our future Central Park. We have a bunch of New Yorkers here. This is going to be our future Central Park down there. One more time, let's do it. I'll show you the Central Park since Pete and Ron are in here. There we go. That's the future Central Park of North Osaka. It's going to be the new center. It's going to be there's going to be another train station there, and all of the stations, all the train lines are going to, their terminal is going to be there. So it's going to be a massive, massive complex. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be called Umekita. Yeah. Hey, brother. Well, thanks, Linda. There were some things, like I was thinking of doing like a news thing. Like, there's always interesting news going on in Japan. I was thinking of doing like a weekly, it sounds like SNL or something, weekly update of news in Japan. I was thinking about that. But yeah, it's going to be beautiful. There's going to be markets. There's going to be concert venues, hotels, hospitals. There's going to be schools. Everything is going to be in that. Yeah, we're paying for it in my ridiculous city tax, which is insane. So, but it's going to be an amazing area. It's going to be a big lift for the city. And Osaka, you know, I said before, Osaka's always had a really gritty image. Very gritty, kind of working class city. But this is really the transformation of the city with all these upgrades, especially in the north. So. I popped into your broadcast last night, Ron. Impossible to see me with so many people watching, but you had a lot of people yesterday, about 2,000 more live at one time. It's hard to say anything. I mean, yeah, it's not a little intimate broadcast like it used to be, but it's a more informative show you're putting on, so it's not about the little intimate chats, but it was pretty cool. Sandbagging, yeah, right. All you can do is just kind of sit back and watch what's going on. You can't really interact, but that's the kind of broadcast it is. It's informative, right? So I saw it 2.2. I was watching when it was 2.2. So you got that high, eh? Wow. Yeah, sometimes you get those topics that really resonate. Jen, hey, thanks for coming in. Yeah, it looked like it was. What's the point of going, hey Ron? Why would I say hey Ron when there's 2,000 people watching? All right, we're gonna go down here. The Louvre in Paris. Oh yeah, with the triangle in front of it, yeah. There is beach volleyball going on. Unfortunately, I won't be putting on my Speedos. Sorry, ladies. It's gonna have to be another broadcast. Pushes out sometimes. How do you mean pushes out? Pyramid. Yeah, it does look like that. All right, let's see. I don't know if there's anything going on right now. Sounds like there's no games, but we'll go check it out. It's a pretty cool scene there. We'll go down. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, you catch on to that. I wouldn't know because that's never me. But I do definitely notice if you do the current events, you definitely catch on to those more. I did some of the festivals in Kyoto. That gets you more suggested views, and if there's news topics, that gets you recommended more. Yeah, that's the thing about you. See, that's the thing about YouTube. It's not like Periscope where you could fire up anywhere and people would come in. It's about what YouTube is the middleman, and they will push it out if they think people will watch it. You can broadcast every day, multiple times a day. If you're not showing what they want, what people want, then they're not going to promote you. It's not like Periscope where you have some power. They have the reins, so totally different. Yeah. Time. Yeah, right. It does, but I mean, the title in that helps, but again, it depends. I mean, is it a good topic? If it's not a good topic, then if it's a timely, exactly, YouTube less. I think so, and I think they've got a real. I mean, they've really sharpened how to promote and get the most out of their the videos. Okay, I'm just gonna stand right here. So this is the scene here. It's pretty cool, eh? It's a cool view. So they're just in intermission now, raking it up. Yeah, the players are like, they're so tall. I can't believe how tall they are. They're like superhumans. All right. I'm gonna go left over here. Maybe go back to where we started, and then yeah, we're right downtown, so you're gonna get a good connection. Unfortunately, there's not much to see. So yeah, I'm sure you get 5G down here, but I'm not subscribed to 5G, so I should have done this in HD. That's what I should have done. Prism can put it up to HD, and I should have done that. That helps too. That's another thing. They push out the higher resolution videos. If you do it at 720, at least I think so. What do you think? Seems like 1080p it helps a little bit. Oh yeah, it's busy, yeah. All right. All right. Gonna head back. Yes, that's a Grand Front. That whole complex right here is a shopping mall. The two buildings. So there's a north and a south. Here, I'll show you this. This is the south building here. Title and description, yeah, okay. And then that's the north building over there. So massive complexes with offices, and the shopping is on the lower floor. So it is a science, yeah. You can't just, you can't just fire up broadcasts 7 times a day, no thumbnails, and expect people to just come in, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. So not as spontaneous as, but that does work for some people who started earlier. So early adopters. A lot of the earlier adopters who are streaming now, Joey, yeah, my tour is over, time to go home. Okay, Tim, take care. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say there. You'd need a year though. Oh, well, I've been here 20 years and there's still infinite number of things to see. I mean, all the events seasonally, and Japan cities seem to be in a constant state of renewal while Brits want to preserve. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because we don't have the, Japanese cities were destroyed in World War II, so there is not much to preserve other than Kyoto and cities that were untouched in the war. We don't have that, the heritage buildings to preserve, so it is a matter of renewing often. But in the places where it wasn't damaged from the war, that's not the case. They do try and preserve it. So. Yes, there is. Yes. Outdoors, no, but people still do. Ron, it's just a matter of group. It's what the group does. You see the other guy wearing the mask, so I do too. But it's more of just, I don't know if it's just a big peer pressure thing or respect for the other person, or it's not mandatory outside, but people do it anyways, just out of courtesy. So. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they still are. Okay, let's go down here. There's not many food places here. There's not a lot of food carts, where I could try some. Let me see if I can think of something where I can. What area do they have where I could try some food? Maybe I could. They're going to be tearing this down too. This is the Shinhankyu Hotel. This is going to be the final phase. This whole building, they're going to tear that down, and I think that's the completion of all of the plans for renewal in Umeda. Pablo cheesecake. Yes, they do. They do. They didn't have the hype that they used to, but they do have it. Let me show you some stuff in here. They do have some food inside. Let me go inside and see what I can show you. It's hard being a YouTuber, a public YouTuber, because people generally don't like to be filmed. Japan too, people don't like to be filmed. And some people just find me offensive in general. So. My old Japanese colleagues said it was out of respect for others. I think so, yeah. I think so. I'm sure a little bit of peer pressure thrown in there. Conforming is part of it. I actually have my guitar with me. I brought it down here to repair it. We gotta grab that after. Okay, let's go over here. No events going on in here. Some nice display here. Actually, we can go over there. Oh, they got Christmas decorations up already. Yeah, that's all I need. It's not even Halloween yet, and they got these up. All right, let me go show you the room over there, the big room. I really wish I could film that British fair. Forum was a huge sin, I was told. Yeah, I play guitar. I have like 5 guitars. I never do it publicly. Yeah, if you could call it playing. I'm definitely not a guitarist, but I do play the guitar. All right, we're gonna go down here. The walking escalators. I never show these IRL broadcasts. This is real Osaka. This is downtown shopping weekend Osaka. Hello, Sherilyn. Thanks for coming in. Elvis hasn't been on for Halloween. Maybe Elvis. Oh, he will. Elvis will be out this year. I will be. I don't know how long I'm going to be out. Definitely not like the days of 4-hour broadcasts, but I will be out. This is one of the famous spots here. So I think I've said this before, people who have watched Periscope from the beginning, this is where they filmed Black Rain. Do you remember Black Rain? With Andy Garcia and Michael, oh boy, what's his name? Michael Douglas. When Andy Garcia gets his head sliced off, this is where he got his head sliced off. I'm here tonight, good to see you. Yeah, so this is where they have a showdown with the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia. The bikes are coming at them and he gets his head cut off. Yeah. Is it underground? No, Tokyo's much more. Tokyo has a much larger area of underground shopping than Osaka. We got a little bit down here. Down here, it's basically I can get from my house, my station, to quite far into the city without getting on a train and just going underground. They usually have pretty cool, thank you, yes. They usually have nice displays here, but there's only art. Well, I shouldn't say only art. Somebody worked hard to do this, but Takashi Anzai. I wonder, let's see. Doesn't say. Let's see what this one is. Good old hunk. Oh, I really wish I could show you that fair upstairs. Some amazing food. I like this one. What is this? Keisuke Mori. From what year is this? Oh, this is recent. This is modern Japanese art. From Mie Prefecture, Kibo no En. Garden of Hope, I believe is what it's called. Kuroi Churip. Oh, Black Tulip and I don't know what the other one, I can't read the other one. Could do an Elvis Goes to Japan. Yeah. Yeah. I will do the Elvis this year. I will. Yeah, this is the British Fair. Oh, they took a sign off. Oh, wow. Hey, look, it's Captain America. Oh my God, it's Captain America. It's Captain America right here. Yeah, the New Year's ones are beautiful. Hey, you're Captain America. Just saw Captain America in our broadcast, guys. How about that? Thanks. Oh, Ron, I guess you invited people. Thanks. I appreciate it. Let's see, what can I show you? All right, this is the underground here. I'm going to take it down here and then back up. And above ground. Oh, they do have a Halloween display. Cute Halloween display there. So, Halloween is big. It is a big commercial holiday. Not so much for kids, but anything that will sell decorations or candy or... Hey Anthony. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Okay, I'm going to take you back up and bring you upstairs. This is a IRL broadcast. This is hardcore IRL. Normal life in Osaka. Okay, we're going to go this way. A lot of coffee shops down here. Restaurants. It's shopping, but it's very casual shopping. It's nothing high-end, and it's not like gourmet food. It's one thing Japan's famous for is the plastic food displays. These are all made of plastic. Konnichiwa. These are all plastic. Okay. She doesn't want me to film the food. Wow. Wasn't that special? OG broadcast, yes. Okay. Jennifer. Yeah, I don't know. It's just generally people don't like to be... I'm not filming her, just the food. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. Okay, I'm gonna take you up here. Gonna take you through the men's store, telling secrets. Well, there's no secrets really. The only secret is the food is all plastic. Okay, I'm gonna take you up here. Hankyu Men's for extremely expensive stuff, although they won't let you film in here. Yeah. So how am I gonna get upstairs without getting in trouble by here? Okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Thanks for everybody coming in. Let me show you here. Okay, we'll go here. There's Don Quixote coming up here. Don Quixote is it's a big shopping department store with really cheap stuff imported. Canada has, do they really? Thanks for coming in, everybody. Yeah, Don Quixote. They have it in Hawaii. I don't think they have it in mainland United States, but they have it in Hawaii. It's called Don Quixote, and it's ultra cheap stuff. Very unlike other Japanese stores. So Usually when you go into a Japanese, oh, look at this car. Whoa. I'm gonna film it. Probably I shouldn't, but I will anyways. Nice Ferrari. Damn, look at that. That's a brand new one. Oops, sorry guys. That is a nice car. North Carolina, I heard about that. Yeah, we had 2 officers in the north of Toronto too. They responded to a situation, I think, and they were both killed. That was big on the news this week. It was in Innisfil, Ontario, and 2 of them passed away. Yes, I have a Daiso. Yeah, there's many Daiso everywhere. Ippudo, famous ramen shop. They got a big lineup here. They have it in New York City. Ippudo is good. That's how you park it. Yeah. I don't have anything to park, so good for you, Denise. All right, I'm visiting you, Denise, next time I come back. Yeah, this is Don Quixote. It's a huge one. And but I can't really, I don't think I can go in. So. But the difference here is that usually stores in Japan are very organized. All the products are nicely lined up, but this one is like scattered everywhere. There's stuff thrown everywhere. It's kind of messy. So it's very, not very Japanese. Yeah, maybe I can walk in the entrance here. See you, Rodney. Let's go to the police station. We could. I can show you. The officer ambushed in Connecticut. One was killed in the scene. Oh, really? Yeah, there's a lot of Roman characters. You know, for the products and that. I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of imported stuff here too. So, anyways, I'm not gonna go in. There's all Halloween stuff right now. So. I know you're seeing a lot of English, but I promise you, this is Japan. In Daiso, it's 100 yen. Yeah, about 100 yen. Make sure you look on those shelves for my brand. Gaspari Nutrition. Okay. There's not much crime at all. Yeah, I think, well, I know the stories Ron told me about being a police officer. I mean, I can't speak for officers here, but I don't hear that kind of stuff happening here. I think back in the day, like in the 70s and 80s, in the tougher parts of Osaka, there used to be a lot more crime, but I would say it's not too bad. I mean, you're gonna get drunk and disorderly types, mostly. So. Okay, Liz, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Tempura and sushi. This is a pretty classic Japanese izakaya. Izakaya is like a drinking and eating establishment. Have small dishes of food and a big jug of beer, like that. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, you get these little dishes like that. Sukiyaki, wagyu and scallops. Negi shio yuke, the raw beef. That's a raw beef dish right there. That's horse meat and garlic. And that is Japanese beef. Okay, Linda, thanks for coming in. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna show you some more hip areas. The shocking assassination. Yeah, you know, there's a whole thing I want to talk about that. That whole situation of the guy who shot the prime minister, that tragic story. I was going to do a broadcast just on that. You could. I could. It would be, I mean, there's enough material in that whole thing. Maybe I could talk about it right now. Good thing to narrate about while I'm walking. So that kid, I shouldn't say kid. He's, so maybe some of the Duty Ron people would like to hear this. This is a good arcade down here. So the Prime Minister of Japan, the former Prime Minister, was assassinated. And he was killed by a gentleman named Tetsuya Yamagami. He's a 41-year-old unemployed gentleman from Nara. Nara is a very small suburban city close to Osaka, about an hour away. Very quiet, beautiful area. Peaceful, like most places in the country. And he made a gun and he shot the prime minister with the gun that he made. And it was a shock in a country that doesn't have a lot of guns, not a lot of gun crime. Did he use a homemade? Yes, he did. Yeah, he made it himself. Now the story behind it is the tragedy. And I'm not going to say anything. I'll make you make your own conclusions. But so the story of Tetsuya is this. His mother belonged to the Unification Church, which is a religion in Korea. And I believe maybe some of us who are a little bit older know the Moonies. The Unification Church is also known or was known in America as the Moonies. And the motive was this. I'm explaining the motive now, and I want to hear what you think about it. So his mother was part of this Moonies and the Unification Church. Now, when he was younger, Tetsuya's father killed himself. His father was an engineer, very well-educated man, very successful, but he killed himself from overwork. And that was devastated the family. So, the mother, in despair, she joined this church, the Unification Church, and she donated a lot of money, like almost all of the family finances, to the church. And they were almost bankrupt to the point of they wouldn't have anything to eat. And that was a tremendous pressure on the children too. The children felt the strain and the stress of, the mother in despair and her sending all this money to the church. So, an example of how this situation sort of aggravated the family even more. One of Tetsuya's brothers became ill. He had a cancer, I believe. It was something in his eye, some sort of condition in his eye or a cancer that was draining the family of finances, and he killed himself. He killed himself because he was a financial strain in the family, and they didn't have any money already because of his mother donating all this money. So that made Tetsuya, obviously, and probably everybody else in the family, a lot more, that added so much more stress. It was devastating to that young boy, seeing his brother killing himself. And he also was contemplating suicide so that the finances from the insurance, his money from him killing himself could fund the family who was already almost bankrupt. Hey, Don. But he did try and kill himself. But he didn't go through with it all the way, or he wasn't successful. Now, as he got older, I believe the uncle intervened and he spoke to the Unification Church. Yeah, that's right. There's a great article in the New York Times about the that's a bizarre twist, but the Unification Church and how they're connected with sushi in North America. Yeah, that's going off on a tangent there, but anyways, yeah. So he donated. The uncle went to the Unification Church and said, this woman is devastated from her husband killing herself. She has no money left. She has children. Give the money back. This family is in despair. So the church gave the money back to her. Hey, Aurora, how's it going? Oh, cool. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so the church gave the money back to the mother. I think it was like $100,000 or more. And then the mother gave it back. The mother gave the money back to the church. The price is for what? The mother actually gave the money back to the church, even after being bankrupt and getting it back. It was awful. So, because of all these circumstances, this Tetsuya grew up hating this church, despising the church, and for what they did to his family. And he couldn't go after the head of the Unification Church. His original plan was to kill the head of the Unification Church, but he couldn't get to him, so he killed the prime minister because of his connections with the church. And since that time, since he was assassinated, it's been revealed how many politicians are involved with the Unification Church. And they no longer are, the great thing is, I think, is that they no longer affiliate themselves with the Unification Church. They've actually made a rule: you cannot associate yourselves with any, I don't know if it's only with that organization or any organization, a religious organization, as a politician. So anyways, I'm glad they got rid of them. So, holy shiitake. That's what the whole country was saying. And some of the things that this church has been doing, there's been press conferences of other families coming out saying how this Unification Church has destroyed their family. The weather's great. So this Unification Church has destroyed these families during the press conferences. These are like televised press conferences where girls are in tears saying how their family were financially devastated by this Unification Church. They will send faxes during the conference saying, "Stop this conference. These are lies. These are lies." And they'll read it. They'll say, "We're getting faxes right now from the Unification Church threatening that they will sue us because of this press conference. We're not going to stop." So, anyways, I think at first people were angry at this guy, like thinking he's crazy, but in ways I kind of sympathize with him. Obviously, he never should have done that. Obviously, you should never. I mean, that doesn't need to be said, but in ways I kind of sympathize with him. So, shocking, 7-Eleven in Japan, yeah. Anyways, I wasn't ready to tell that story, so I hope it came out somewhat interesting. Yeah, we got convenience stores everywhere. Yeah, so that's the situation now, is politicians no longer associating with that group. A lot more press conferences of other families, and a totally different perspective of this gentleman. You know, first he was the enemy, but now, I don't know. I don't think he is anymore. There's a new enemy. Who is the enemy? That is the question. Very traumatized. Yeah, he was. He was a very smart kid too. He was planning on being an engineer too. He did well in school, but everything about what happened to his family just destroyed him. Hey Dean, I've been here 20 years. I teach English. I have a roll of foil sticking out of my head, Ron. Amazing for pick. You should try it, Ron. If you're ever doing a location broadcast, stick a roll of foil right out of the top of your head. Amazing for signals. It's a beautiful day. Okay, we're gonna go this way. 99% of mask. Yes, Japan is very masked up still. It works. You guys are laughing. If I didn't do it, you wouldn't see anything. It'd be all fuzzy. You want to see? Oh, that's for my Patreon and my my subscribers membership. I only show the foil roll to them. SoftBank is pretty good, yeah. Extortionate prices, and they ripped me off for many years, but that's done. I'm done paying ridiculous amounts of money. Takoyaki? I am a human antenna. Exactly. Okay, this is an interesting one. Thank you. Thanks for watching, Patty. No, they're not too bad actually. Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, this is a, I don't get it, but this like yaki, it's baked potatoes. Baked potato is like a hot new trend. They even make drinks from potatoes here. Alcohol. And this place is really popular. Although there's not many people right now. They didn't show us modern Japan in school. Yeah, this is, to be honest, I usually show that kind of broadcast. This place here, look at this lineup. This is an Osaka institution here. Vodka, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. This place here, it's called Yamamoto. Negiyaki is onion pancakes, I guess. You can see the logo here. Onions in the logo. I wonder if they have a picture of the negiyaki. No, they don't. Can I see a picture of it? Oh, there is here. Here, let me show you. Quickly, I'll show you. That's it right there. Looks like that. Sorry. I didn't want to film the people. I'm just filming them. What do we got here? We got noodles. Hey, Civic Stage Manager. Cut the line. Oh, you know what? You could do that here probably, and the people won't say anything. But that's how nice they are, and I would never do that though. Okay, let's go back. I'm going to retrace my step. Take you to this little food area under here. New food hall under here. A lot of young people hang out here. I do too. I'm not necessarily in the young crowd, but a lot of good food shops. Pretty hip, pretty cool. At night they got like kind of club music going. Good food. Maybe we can do a little quick walkthrough. She just got my walk. S Food Hall. Not sure if they say this video is okay. I will. No video. Okay. All right. There's so many Starbucks here. Hi Sharon, how are you? You don't mind if I stand with you? Dr. Martens, we got that here. Let's see, what can I show you that's interesting here? Okay, we'll go this way. What did you see, Steph? There's a delay on the comments in YouTube, so it's about like a minute. I love this store. They got some cool fashions here. Pretty hip stuff. Although I could never wear it. Karaoke. Yes, Osaka does. Osaka people eat out a lot. A lot of very good food here, and I think very cheap. Very, very cheap food. You can get a great meal here for like $7, so. I could take you to another area. This is more the central area. If we go, yes, yeah, it is great. Oh yeah, Japanese service is great. Okay, we can go to another area. It's called Nakazakicho. This is the central business district of Umeda. But there is another one here. Yeah, this might be kind of photogenic. There's another area here called Nakazakicho. It used to be like a residential and a tea district. Actually, this was a tea district too, Chayamachi. Debu-san, ippai aruteiru to tsukarenai. Yeah, I'm chotto shindoi desu. Demo daijoubu desu. Okay, let me take you here. This area here begins a new neighborhood. It's called Nakazakicho. It used to be a very old kind of residential area. And what happened was a lot of young people came in and they gave them very cheap rent. And they opened up a lot of little boutique shops and little cafes. It's a very cool area. I don't know. What are you guys in the mood for? There's the noisy part of town, or this is like the quieter part of town? It's a cool little spot though. Yeah, there's vending machines everywhere. This is a pretty photogenic area right by the railway. Okay, well we'll go in here. We'll go in this area. This is a cool area. A lot of really young people, I'd say in their 20s, 30s, renting shops here for very cheap. A lot of like used clothes places, very, very small cafes. Under the tracks here, they have a lot of, okay. Dave might know her. Lived in Osaka, taught English probably about 10 years ago. Oh, really? How long was she here? Okay, I'll show you a random machine. This is not a gray one actually. They got water for $1.20. Actually, now with the yen is very cheap now. This would probably be in American cents. I don't know, maybe less than $1 for sure. Green tea, Decavita is a vitamin drink. Fruit ole. Fruit ole is like a milk and fruit drink together. This is milk tea. And they got the coffee in a can. Yeah, so. Beatrice, no, I don't remember a Beatrice. Yeah, so under the tracks here, they got a lot of restaurants, pretty hip ones. So if you want to get out of the madness of the city, just over there, you cross the street and you're in this area and it's much quieter. Yeah, they do. The fluffy cake. All right, if I see something, I will show you. This is a cool spot. Marketplace. I think it's more of a night spot, but you can sit out on the... I picnic tables here. There is a lot of little dessert shops here too. So if I see one, I'll show you. Okay, I'm going over here. This is a club here actually. Club Noon. It's been open since I first came to Japan, like in 1996. That was still going on. I think it was just opened. This is a little ramen shop here. Looks like kind of a pot. Oh, that looks good. Look at that ramen. Oh, look at that. That looks delicious. Toro soup. That looks fantastic. Thai is snapper and like a white cream. Oh yeah, with soba. That looks delicious. The things they can do with the red bean paste. Yeah, they do everything. There's even Wendy's used to have a burger, a red bean paste burger. Osaka's like New York City. Yeah, in ways it is. I definitely think so. Yeah. Homeless people. You won't see it in this area. There are areas where there are, but I don't even know what time it is. I'm gonna have to check. 1 p.m. You know, it's really, I gotta say, it's hard to narrate and tell stories and at the same time walk almost 2 hours. It's been 90 minutes and it's very hard. To be coherent and tell stories and bring up facts and all that. 1 p.m. Yeah, it is, exactly. I'll be honest, I am kind of burning out. It's been 1 hour and 32 minutes and I'm fading. I'm doing pretty good considering I don't have the broadcasting stamina. So I'll take you down here and show you some more. There's some of the quieter streets here. I think they're over here more. Yeah, let me take you over here. Don't make you hungry. There are some nice shops down here. Yeah, that was a long time ago, man. That was 7 years. Yeah, it is. This area is this quiet. I love coming here to get away from downtown. My foil. Touch my foil. That's hilarious. No, Red Bull will just give me a panic attack. And yeah, not good. I think so. Okay, let me show you down here. There's some little boutique places here. Never expect me to be coherent. Thanks. I think that's a compliment. Or this cute little dog here. Looks like old guy. Poor doggy. With the Nakazakicho. Oh, you know, it was indoors, and I just didn't. Usually they do it outside of temples, so I didn't. It was a different scene. The time when I went to Nakizuma, it was outside at a temple, very casual. But that one is like inside a church grounds, and it just wasn't. I was inside. It was like seating. It was too formal. So, okay, you can see here. Okay, down here is where you can see quite a few. So these used to be like little houses, and now, well, here's a good spot. This is like a hair salon here. They rent it out to younger people, and they've redone it to. Yes, I am moving fast. See there, I get on this. I do get on this kick, and that's where I burn out. I need to slow down. You're exactly right, Sherilyn. I'm in a frenzy. I'm in a broadcasting frenzy. I just need to slow down. So even if you go back here, let's see. Okay, not that street, but punishment if you steal something? I don't know. Good question. I can't say I've ever done. I've never done it, so I don't. And I don't know anybody who has, so I don't know. Good night. Thank you. Okay, let me show you this. This is what I love about Nakazakicho. Okay, so these used to be all little houses or shops or whatever, but now younger people have bought them, they rent them out, make them into their cafes or whatever. And then you can go down these little streets like this. Try. Yeah. Okay, if you bail me out, I'll do it. So these little back roads, they even have little cafes back here. I love this. This is cool. So there's people living in some of these. Some of these are people's houses. And then some of them are little cafes that just young people have rented out. This is like a little studio here. You can see that's a studio there. Ron's trying to get me in trouble. This is a New York style pizza. Here you go. Oh, here we go, guys. New York style pizza. Oh, looks like a foreign dude is in there too. Ron. That was a New York style pizza. Look at that. Actually, let me show you a little bit more. I need a Japanese beer, yeah. New York style 20-inch pizza, $6 a slice, $40 a pizza. But it looks pretty good though. Miso brownie. Oh, that sounds good. I might go in there later, try it out. I'll try that out. Yeah. Hey, Flaming Rickshaw, how's it going? Thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. This is a big used clothing shop here. Looks like a big warehouse. I'm pretty far, yeah. Not close enough that I can walk there. I mean, I could, but it would take a long time. Hey, no worries. Yeah, I'm pretty late. It's late for you, so thanks for coming in. No, this is there's not a lot of car traffic. This is a cool salon. I love this building. There's not much traffic here in terms of cars. Very quiet. Let's see, is there another cafe here? No. Okay, we'll go down here. Miso brownie. Miso brownie. Not that kind of miso, but all right, I'll take you down here. This some cute little. This is total residential Osaka. This is Nakazakicho. This kind of captures the essence of it. There's there's still people living here. and some of these smaller apartments here. I guess you could call them apartments, or but and then across the street there's cafes, like younger people renting them out. No, I'm not close to the castle. No, I'm not. If I was, I'd go. Yeah. Yeah, really tiny little cafes like that. I think this is a cat cafe. Well, it is a cat cafe. There's a cat right there. Kitty? He's not looking, he's shy. Camera shy. Take the... Am I that boring, Ron? That's a really big hint of how boring this is. Take the pink bike. I already got one at home. Oh yeah, this is cool. I like this little place. This is a tiny little cafe. It just opened up. I wasn't here just a couple months ago. A few couches in there. Yeah, it's a really nice area. I love this area. John's Pizza is overrated. Having too much fun. All right, thanks. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Grab the pink bike. Yeah, IRLs are good. IRLs are good for chatting with people, and if you're in like a important location, you do a lot of research, and then you don't want to stray from the conversation, but you got to have a little bit of everything, you know. I usually do a little bit of everything. So yeah, okay, we just went by here, so I'm gonna go straight and show you this area. So this is a cozy little cafe that I come to often. Got nice couches in there. There's nobody in there ever. Great for reading, chilling out, and you're right downtown too. Not far, so. Here we go, Ron. They're coming. They're coming. Who is it? There's the cops. Yeah, and these are good where the location is not the most important thing and you can talk to people more. So, is it the same kind of siren? I can't remember. I haven't been home in so long. They get them delivered, yeah. So there you go, right there. Japanese addresses are interesting. I'm gonna tell you that. So you don't really have street names. You have the land area. So let me look for, each building usually has a little sticker on it. Let me show you. A little different. I don't know, I can't even hear. I think he's saying move out of the way. I'm not even listening, but I can't hear it very clearly. Yeah, let me show you the address. On poles or on buildings, they have them. Let me show you. Okay, once I see one, I'll show you. Okay, here we go. This one here. So this area is called Nakazakicho. And then within Nakazakicho, this is Chome, 4th district. I guess Chome is 4th district. And then within the 4th district, it's number 3 within the 4th district. And then within number 3, this is 27, building 27. So it goes by that. The ward, then the area, the district, and then the number, and then within that 3rd area, there's another number there. Yeah. baby daddy. Is he walking? I don't know. I didn't see it. I totally missed that. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Yeah. It's kind of strange. All right, let's go. Well, let's see. There's a huge lineup here. I don't know what this is. What's going on here? People like big lineups here. And here's a big one. What is it? Udon. I think it's udon. Yeah, it's udon. I wonder what's so special about it. It says udon kisuke. I wonder what it is. Kisuke Holsta. I don't know. Something about udon. Big lineup though. Must be cheap and tasty. Yeah, I have to be very careful when I read. It was 27 in the sun. It's about 27, 28, Ron. Yeah, I am. I've always wondered when I sent international. Lived in Japan. I don't know. Sequence they were built, non-adjacent. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, it is a big line. Yeah, it's udon. Yeah. Yeah, it's warm. It's getting to that period where I'd say this is like early September back home. It's like early September. We're about a month behind, yeah. We'll go this way. Someone's sick, do they go to their primary care physician, at a doctor's office, or to the hospital? Yeah, people, I mean, I go to clinics. Yeah, I only go to clinics. I go to my usual clinic. So, all right, we're gonna go over here. Depends on the severity too, but I usually go to my clinic, yeah. The fall leaves are in full. Yeah, I saw some pictures. You guys are peaking. I saw that. Tennis cold, 0 is. That's a good saying. Okay, I'm gonna cross the road, go into here, and probably gonna stop in a couple of minutes. Whew. I think I hit 15,000 steps. I know that for sure because I got my Fitbit just went off. It'll be November. End of November. I don't even know if these are maples. It'll be the end of November. Okay. Thanks so much, Ron. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for inviting and for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'll take you to the lobby over here. Pho, I actually need to make a look. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, Pho is great. And I'm sure you got a lot of great spots there in New York City. Actually, I don't know if you're in New York City, Don. I'm assuming everybody's in New York City because Joey and Ron are. Okay. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, Ron. Good night. Yeah, have a good night. Okay, I'm going to take you down through this pathway to lobby area there, and then I'm going to call it a show too. It's been 2 hours. Woo! 2 hours. Wow. What a broadcast. I mean, what I broadcast in terms of length. I'm not praising my own broadcast here. Good night, Ron. Thanks. Thank you, everybody who watched. Thanks, everybody from the Duty Ron family for joining in and sticking around. Hope you enjoyed it. Not the usual stuff you see from Ron. So I appreciate even more. And definitely not everybody's cup of tea that what I do, but I appreciate everybody for sticking around and for the chat. So Denise, thanks. Have a nice ride in that Ferrari. Yeah, it was, Joey. Thank you, Civic Stage Manager. There's a lot of bikes here, yeah. Is there a lot of bikes in the Netherlands? Yeah, it's like that, if that's the case. Thanks, Smash Code. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, thanks everybody. If you haven't subbed, please give me a sub on YouTube. Hit that subscribe and hit that bell, and you'll know when I'm broadcasting. I'm going to show a little bit of face here. Thanks everybody for coming. I had to put my glasses on to read properly. So thank you everybody. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the fall weekend there. And hopefully see you again. I'll probably do something next weekend. I'm gonna work all week, so I'll be out next weekend. So yeah, check out replays on YouTube too. All this is coming up on Halloween, and I got Bonsai coming up, and I got some other events coming up too. So yeah, it's not bad. It was okay. We just walked around. So thanks, Paula. Thanks everybody, and you have a great weekend. And we'll talk. And Twitch and Facebook, everybody. Thanks so much. It was great seeing everybody again. And we'll talk to you soon. And yeah, all the people from Duty Ron's broadcast, thanks. You guys were great. It was your first time, but you guys participated, and I think you enjoyed it. So it's about 1 p.m., I think I said. See you later. Thanks, Sherilyn. Yeah, thanks for coming in. And Andy, Don, thanks so much for coming in. Alicia, and Natalie. Who was the other one? Oh, yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer, thanks for coming in. Your sister was teaching her too.